Ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming home Laura Ling and Una Lee.
Former President Bill Clinton landed in California this morning with two American journalists he helped free from North Korea. It was an emotional scene because the families of the two journalists wrapped them in hugs and greeted them. There was another interesting hug as well between Bill Clinton and Al Gore, his former vice president, who is the co-founder of the media company for which the two journalists work. It was a very interesting moment when the two partners from the 1990s, who have had their estranged moments, got back together in a very emotional moment. Al Gore has actually spent much of the last few months working intensively on getting his reporters out of North Korea.
It speaks well of our country that when two American citizens are in harm's way, that so many people would just put things aside and just go to work to make sure that this has had a happy ending.
He even offered to go to North Korea himself if that would help, but North Korea said no, they wanted Bill Clinton, no one less than the stature of a former president. So Gore called his former boss 10 days ago or so and asked him if he would make the trip. Clinton said yes, as long as the Obama administration was happy with that, and after testing it out, deciding whether it was a good idea, the White House said yes, please do make that trip. I think this obviously puts Gore's media company a little bit more in the spotlight. We'll see whether they can use that to build a more robust and influential television operation out of it. Gore is now, obviously, he started his career as a newspaper reporter. He's now on the later side of his career as a media executive. It's kind of an interesting narrative arc for him. This is a story that's going to be captivating people for a while, and one of the things people are going to look at is what does this mean for Bill Clinton back on the international stage. He finally got to go to North Korea, something he wanted to do at the end of his presidency but couldn't, and once again now showing here 6 months into the era of Obama that he still has a role to play, that he still can be an important figure in international diplomacy. He's opened a new channel, in effect, to North Korea, which has been obviously at odds with Washington now for the last number of years over its nuclear program. And while that was not the official purpose of this mission, the White House stresses it was a private humanitarian trip. Clearly, this is going to alter or change the atmosphere as the new Obama administration tries to convince North Korea to come back to the table and renew its commitment to getting rid of its nuclear weapons program.
When we walked in through the doors, we saw standing before us President Bill Clinton.